What's up everybody, this is Joshua Casper. Welcome to a MineCraft tutorial. This is on how to make a notebox loop machine for your songs or whatever. I had looked online because I wanted to make one and I found all the video tutorials very underwhelming for one reason or another. So I figured I would make my own tutorial just in case some other people had the same kind of questions and frustrations that I had. I kept trying in other versions you can see up there, and the loop wasn't working and I didn't understand why, but now I do, so I'm going to show you so you don't have the same problem. What I have here is a lever and a button. If the lever is up, this little box over here is going to not let the music loop. It's going to send it from this redstone torch to this redstone torch, which will then come out of that end and right into this box and stop right here until I press that button again. If the lever is down, you can see now that that light is off. The music will come, light this up, but it will see that this is closed, this circuit is closed, and it will come out of this redstone torch out and loop right around and just continue until I stop it. So let's just go ahead and try it out. So it stopped, and if I put it down, so that's what we're going to be making, but a much smaller version. I'm just going to show you how to make the loop and what you need to be aware of while you're making the loop. So what we're going to do is go ahead and set up 3 blocks right here, and we're going to paste over I think 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put 3 more blocks right here. Actually, we want to leave 2 spaces right here because when we come out with the redstone, we need to come directly straight out and then cut across. So that's the way we should do it. And for this is going to be our controller. So I'm going to put a lever over here, and I'm going to put a button over here, and this is going to be our circuit. So I'm going to put some redstone torches, one on the end, one on this end, and one in the front, and then I'm going to take some redstone and put it right here in between those two. I'm going to come out of the end here and I'm going to send it right back into the control box, and that's the when the circuit is closed, it will just stop. And then from here I'm going to come out and come over to the front, and that's where the loop will happen. Now I know that this is actually a pretty far amount of redstone, so what I'm going to do is put a repeater in here, and what a repeater does is amplifies the signal back to full power, because if you're just sending a signal over redstone, the power or amount of signal will decrease over distance. So the repeater will just boost that back up. And that's the issue that I was having in the beginning. I didn't have enough repeaters, so the loop wasn't working and I didn't understand what was happening. Everything else was set up correctly. So that is something you want to keep in mind. You want to have enough repeaters in between everything to keep the signal strength strong, especially if you're going to be doing a loop. So I'm just going to put a note block right here. What a note block is just, for regular purposes, it's just a piano sound. And if you right click it, you can change the pitch value of it. On the MineCraft wiki, there is a sheet to tell you how many times you have to hit it and what note value it will be if you can't hear it by ear. So what I'm going to do is come out of here with a repeater. And you want to make sure the repeater is going in the direction you want the sound to travel. So this is the back where the delay switch is, and this is the front. I'm going to put some redstone here and then come over, and then I'll drop another box. Change the sound just so we can get a better representation. Drop another repeater. Redstone, redstone, and one last box, and let's see if I can, let's put the box here. Do you see that isn't connecting to the box? It's got to go straight into the box. So if I put the box over here and then the redstone, you can see that now that's straight in and connected to the box. And again, and what I'm going to do is put one more repeater right here just so I can keep that signal strength strong, just like I was telling you before. And now this should work. So what I'm going to do is leave that up and hit the button, and hopefully we'll hear 3 sounds and then it will stop. And perfect, it did. Now if I shut this down, it should repeat. And it hasn't repeated for some reason. So that could be a number of reasons. So as you can tell, my repeaters were too far spaced apart, or were spaced apart too far, and the signal was being lost somewhere. So what I did was just put another repeater here, and I put another repeater right here, just to keep the signal strength going. It's not gonna do anything to the actual song itself. You just need to have those repeaters to keep the signal strength going. So now everything is working. Perfect. So that's how you make the looper, and I hope that helped. We'll see you next time. Peace.